A senior manager at the organisation responsible for air traffic control in Australia says a major aviation incident is inevitable unless inadequate staffing levels are addressed. Airservices Australia has made 700 workers redundant as part of a restructuring process. An ABC investigation has revealed those who remain fear the organisation is placing the public at significant risk. Jake Sturmer has this exclusive report.
When Melbourne got hammered by thunderstorms last year, it caused chaos at the airport. 40 millimetres of rain fell in just over an hour. Some planes had to circle for up to 70 minutes, others never left the ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, quite a good call for space out of the storm.
Behind the scenes at a unit known as the National Operations Centre in Canberra, staff went into overdrive trying to resolve the problems. The events of that day brought serious concerns held by staff to the fore. Emails sent to senior managers show workers fearing recent job cuts had gone too far.
We barely pulled through with 5 trained staff and other favourable conditions. Attempting a night like tonight with only 2 on shift is sheer lunacy.
On the job losses, the worker goes on to say,
"It is putting the company, its reputation, its staff and the travelling public at significant risk."
These revelations are, in effect, a mayday for civil aviation in this country and for the millions of Australians who fly each year.
Airservices recorded a $127 million loss last year. The government-owned business says it's reducing duplication and streamlining units. The company's CEO told a Senate estimates hearing key safety assessments had been done before any jobs were cut.
We worked through every one of those individually to ensure that they would not have an effect.
But a senior executive has told the ABC that in the wake of this hearing, staff were pressured to sign off on more safety documents without enough time to properly consider them. Company documents show at least 7 risk assessments and safety statements were signed off just 4 days after the hearing. By then, 600 staff had already left the organisation.
Certainly, Mr Harfield was not ambiguous in his statements to Senate estimates that the safety analysis documents were in existence and that the Accelerate program was being undertaken in accordance with those. So I believe there really does need to be a detailed investigation into those documents to determine the legitimacy of them.
Airservices declined repeated requests for an interview and denied safety timelines were affected by Senate estimates. Across the organisation, many of the staff who remain are fearful about the future of flying in Australia. Jake Sturmer, ABC News.